Okay, so I'm gonna answer this question about how should you know if you should cut your friends off in this case. So this was referring to a video that I talked about fame. So if you're seeing this video, pay attention because this is also for you. So I wrote down some tips, primarily 4 of them that I want you to keep a lookout for, and each one is going to be specific to where you're at on your path. So just apply it within reason and use your discernment about what to do, okay? So number 1, they're destiny swapping or trying to ride your coattails is what that really looks like. I've had people in my life who weren't contributing anything of value, weren't trying to help me, weren't trying to support me, but expected to come along for the ride but not want to put in the work that I was putting in. That is a form of destiny swapping, or they just see themselves in your future but you don't see them, especially if you're a seer. If you don't see them there, that's a big cue that they're trying to swap with you. Number 2 is they're pulling on your energy. So the easiest way for this to happen is if your energy is not as protected as much as it needs to be. You don't have a shielding practice to help keep your energy contained within you, so people can't pick up on your visions, your like good karma, that kind of stuff, right? So I usually do a cord cutting spell, but I always consult the ancestors and my guides before I do it. And I do like multiple different cord cutting spells just to see who ends up coming back. And that usually gives me a good clue of who's pulling on my energy. And I did this a lot in the beginning of my journey before I learned how to use all of my clairs to just know and to see, and then they just type their names on my phone or like, you know what I mean? Like now it's just like instant, where before I had to piece it together. So you can do this practice as well. Number 3 is ask your ancestors to reveal the truth about a friend. So someone I know actually told me about a revealing practice where you can write in your notebook like reveal to me X, Y, and Z, right? So you can write reveal to me the people in my life who are not here for my highest good, or like who pull on my energy, who are X, Y, and Z, or who are lying, like whatever you want to write. But you need to be prepared, because when you ask for help, they're going to reveal it to you in whatever way they need to reveal it to you. So you need to pay attention, and you have to be prepared to see, receive, hear, experience things that are likely going to be really hurtful to you. So know that sometimes that happens, but it's the truth, right? We don't get to decide what the truth looks like, what the truth feels like. They will come through for you, and then make sure that you have a gratitude practice, either saying it out loud, lighting a candle, filling your altars with fruit, whatever it is. If you pray to God, do that too. Like whatever your practice is for gratitude and saying thanks to the energies around you, do that after they reveal everything to you. Or if you like pray a novena to whoever you work with, like do that. And then the 4th one is they're not striving for a better life. They don't want to help others. And you spend most of your time explaining concepts that are important to you. So that one's a huge one, because the biggest thing about your soul tribe is that they're already aligned with your energy, and you won't realize it until you meet your soul tribe, that you're actually having in-depth conversations and doing things that you really, really love without having to sit there and like fully explain a million things and like tell them why energy is important. Like you have to really pay attention, because most of the time, like for cutting people out of your life, you already know on some level. So these are just going to be confirmations for you and ways to navigate through your life to help assist you on the way. But your soul tribe is so different, and they have their own lives. Like your soul tribes are not going to be as needy as like your friends who you're questioning whether you should cut off, right? If you're questioning them, they're probably the ones. But like I cannot like say it enough. Like soul tribe is so dope. Like they're just a whole nother fucking frequency. Like I was vibing with someone at the park yesterday about parables and like all sorts of stuff. And it was just so fun, and you could just dive into things that you've never been able to do. Like if you can't do that, if you feel like you can't fully express yourself to someone in your life because of X, Y, and Z. Like maybe it's trauma or like some sort of inkling that you may have that maybe if I express myself, I'm not gonna feel safe. Those are likely the people you need to cut out. Like if you can't be yourself with them, no. So hopefully that was helpful. So number one, people who are trying to ride your coattails, destiny swapping. I'm going to go into destiny swapping more on my YouTube later. They're pulling on your energy, so do a cord cutting. Number three, ask your ancestors to help you. They will come in quick, especially call on the spiritual warrior ones. Number four, they're not really striving for anything good in life. They're not helping the community. They don't really care about the community, is like what? And they're having trouble understanding things that you care about, especially around energy and spirituality, right? Like, because this page is for folks who are a little bit more enlightened, who are a little bit more ahead of the curve, who are here to help, who may be part of the 144, who are earth angels, who are light workers, who are healers, activists, like really loving people. You're gonna know. Like, we've lived most of our lives not being able to talk to too many people because no one fucking understands us ever, until you like finally come across someone who you're like, wow, you're really fucking intelligent. Like, I want to talk to you about the stars. Here's my theory, right? Like, or whatever it is. If it's music, like whatever you have that lights up your soul and just makes you happy, your soul tribe will be the ones that feel the exact same way. Anybody else, just kick them to the curb. So hopefully that was helpful. Thank you so much for asking this question. Again, feel free to follow this page and follow my YouTube. I'm going to be dropping some more content about developing your clairs and teaching a lot more about this as well. So if you have questions, please drop them below. I'm always here to answer them. I will literally make content because this is something that's really important to me. I'm really passionate about it. And my name is Z. I'm the Fairy Medicine Woman, and I'm a musician, seer, philanthropist, all things fabulous. So I will talk to you all soon. Have a beautiful rest.